in place. When we started the renovation of the Broadway Theater, we started with a grant from the state of Wyoming for about $2.2 million. The city kicked in about $500,000. And Bruce and Carla Pivick, who own Infinity Power and Controls, they committed initially to about $200,000, and they were going to work on the lighting, the sound, and so forth. So what you hear tonight is a direct result of Infinity Power and Controls. Well, you know, as you go through and you start these projects and you do things, budgets tend to get away from you. And I will say that as we went through the construction of the theater, Bruce Pivick, who owns, and Carla, who own Infinity Power and Controls, they stuck with it. And at the end of the project, they had committed roughly $500,000 to this theater to make it the outstanding facility that it is today. And in addition to that, Carla is maybe not a formal interior decorator, but she does a great job, so if you need to have your house decorated, this is the lady to see. So after the theater was nearing completion, her and a group of ladies decided they were going to decorate the lobby. And the lobby itself is, when you come in, you can see how attractive it is and what a great facility it is. And I have to say that I was very proud. About a month ago, we had the governor and the other 4 top elected officials here, and we walked them around and we showed them the theater. And I will never forget, the governor stopped me and he said, "Mayor, I'm going to tell you, this is a first-class facility." So I think in Rock Springs we should be very, very proud of the Broadway Theater and what it can mean to this community. But with that, we'd like to recognize Bruce and Carla for their contribution to this theater. And I will read what the plaque says. Bruce and Carla Pivick and Infinity Power and Controls, in recognition of your financial commitment and dedication to the Broadway Theater and the city of Rock Springs. Let's give Bruce and Carla a great round of applause. If you remember, I told you that Carla is the interior decorator. The intent is to hang this plaque in a good location in the lobby. But since she's the interior decorator, she's going to pick the spot for the plaque, let me tell you. I'm not going to pick a spot and ruin that whole lobby. So anyway, Bruce and Carla, thank you so much for your commitment and dedication to the city. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. You know, this theater means a lot to me. As a kid, we all remembered probably the first movie, maybe some of you the first kiss. I remember the first movie that I was here at this theater was with my mom. And we watched Bonnie and Clyde. So that kind of tells you how long ago it was, and don't you dare try to figure out how old I am, because I am 25 for the 28th time. That's okay. But in 2010, our city council and a bunch of folks decided that they wanted to buy the old Rock Theater. And they wanted to look at this theater that was built in the 1920s, and they wanted to just transform it into something wonderful. Hello? Oh, hi, Laverne. Yeah, oh, I'll remind the folks to turn off their cell phones, I promise. And no flash cameras, and no video. Yeah, no videos. I know, Laverne. I know. I'm really sorry. But I'm kind of busy. Okay, I love you too. Bye. Well, obviously, Laverne wants you guys to all turn off your cell phones. No flash photography and no video recording. Thank you. So, to get back where I was, is they wanted to turn this into a community center, a community cultural center. And And after a long 2 years, on April 27th of 2012, we opened this venue up for the first time. The Broadway Theater started a new adventure for the citizens of Sweetwater County. This venue was designed for something just like what we're doing tonight. We seat 371 people, and yes, Amanda and I counted them one night because I only thought it'd seat 250. There's 100 chairs that come out down below here. We haven't pulled them out tonight because if you would like to dance, we would like you to dance. No jitterbugging for me, I'm sorry. So I just want to tell you that this was a lot of fun. But I want to tell you about tonight. Tonight is about the new start and the new beginning of the downtown era and the Broadway Theater. The Broadway Theater, we took this down to 4 bare walls to bring it to what you see tonight. And I know as kids, and I kind of remember this because remember, I'm 25 for the 28th time, that as kids or adults, during and after maybe the Great Depression or even later on, we listened to the sounds of the big bands. We listened to legends like Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman, Duke Ellington, and yes, Glenn Miller. As a music guy back in college, I remember playing this kind of music and enjoying it and understanding how in times of trouble, we listened to this. My parents talking about sitting by the radio and listening to Glenn Miller. And I want to tell you that this music means a lot to America to get us through the Depression. And I'm glad that we can bring these folks here. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the world famous Glenn Miller Orchestra under the direction of Nick Hillshire. Thank you.